Welcome to Portico University's online learning database. This session is regarding how to enter a service request. Service requests can be entered from multiple different areas in Onesite. However, where we'll be entering it from today is from the quick links bar in Onesite. Regardless of where you're at in Onesite, the quick links bar is a quick way to access the things that you need. So I'm going to click on service request. And then you would indicate what type of request that you're entering, whether you're entering it in for a single unit, a common area, multiple units, or all units, or the unit number of the person who is calling in the request. At this time, a pop-up will appear showing that this person has two open service requests. You can also view the unit service history and the resident service history. You would then indicate the date and time of the request. This is very important as we do have to handle normal service requests in the order that they came in. The date and time that appear here automatically is coming from your system date and time. So if the resident did not call in the service request at 10:30 a.m., you would need to change that to match the date and time that they actually called in the problem. So if they called it in last night, you would enter in that they called it in at whatever time it was that the service request came in. You would then verify the contact information. Is this the correct person? Is this the correct phone number? Is this the correct email address? If any of this information is incorrect, you can click on Update Contact Information and actually take this time to go ahead and update their contact information. Then you would enter how they want the service request to be completed. If we can enter at any time, if it's by appointment only, or if it's call for entry. So if it's by appointment only, please be aware that Onesite gives a range of dates and times available. So whether it be from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., 10 a.m. to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, or 4 to 6. The next section indicates that there are no pet warnings, and on the comments it says, please forgive the untidiness. This is coming directly out of Onesite. You would then enter the type, service category, the location of the problem, the item that is broken, what the service issue is, and what the priority is. Gathering information is pivotal at this point. If the resident tells you they have a drippy faucet and they live in a 2-bedroom apartment, there are multiple faucets that could be broken in their apartment. So it's very important to find out where the item is located at. So the service category in this particular case would be plumbing. The location of the problem, I'm going to go ahead and say bathroom, and the item is a faucet. However, if this is a 2-bathroom apartment, that is not enough information. We need to know, number one, is it the sink faucet or is it the bathtub faucet? And where is it dripping from? Is it dripping from around the top? Is it dripping underneath? Is the faucet itself dripping? It's very important to provide our maintenance technicians with enough information for them to do their job. So on this one, we're going to say that the faucet drips. And then you would assign the priority. If the resident has told you that they've called in this issue multiple times, number one, you can check the resident service history here, but also please go ahead and indicate that it is a repeat. So I'm going to go ahead and check this. I do see that the faucet was broken on February the 16th. That is the only indication that I see that this issue has been an ongoing issue. You can also look at the resident service history, which is different from the unit service history. And that's the only one I'm seeing there as well. At that point, you can either add another issue if the resident called in more than one issue, or you can simply save and print this. You always want to click on save and print because this is what triggers the printing of the service request. We will want to print two service requests. We give both of them to the maintenance technicians, and then they will leave one in the apartment indicating that we were there, and they'll return one to the office when they have completed it. So you'll want to print two copies. This concludes our entering a service request session.